This is CDL General Knowledge Part 2. I will ask each question, give you time to answer out loud, and then give the correct answer. Use this hands-free while driving or working. Begin. Question 1. What is stopping distance? The total distance a vehicle travels from the time the driver perceives a hazard until the vehicle comes to a complete stop. Question 2. What are the 4 parts of stopping distance? Perception distance, reaction distance, brake lag distance, and braking distance. Question 3. What is perception distance? Distance traveled from seeing a hazard to recognizing it. Question 4. What is reaction distance? Distance traveled from recognizing a hazard to applying the brakes. Question 5. What is brake lag distance? Distance traveled between pressing the brake pedal and the brakes actually engaging. Question 6. What is braking distance? The distance the vehicle travels after the brakes are applied until it stops. Question 7. What factors affect stopping distance? Speed, vehicle weight, road conditions, brake condition, and driver alertness. Question 8. Why should you not follow too closely? It reduces reaction time and increases the risk of a collision. Question 21. How should you respond to aggressive drivers? Avoid eye contact. Give them space, and stay calm. Question 22. What is a controlled braking technique? Applying steady pressure to the brakes without locking the wheels. Question 23. What is stab braking? Applying the brakes fully, releasing when wheels lock, then reapplying. Question 24. When is stab braking used? On vehicles without ABS. Question 25. What does ABS stand for? Anti-lock braking system. Question 26. How should you brake with ABS? Apply steady pressure and do not pump the brakes. Question 27. What should you do if ABS activates? Maintain firm pressure and steer safely. Question 28. Why is speed control important? Higher speeds increase stopping distance and crash severity. Question 30. When should you slow down? In poor weather, heavy traffic, curves, and work zones. Question 31. What is a work zone? An area where road work is being performed. Question 32. Why are work zones dangerous? Narrow lanes, sudden stops, and worker presence. Question 33. What is night driving risk? Reduced visibility and increased fatigue. Question 34. How can you reduce night driving risk? Slow down and increase following distance. Question 35. What is glare recovery time? The time it takes for eyes to recover from bright headlights. Question 36. How can you avoid glare? Look toward the right edge of the road. Question 37. What is fog driving risk? Limited visibility and reduced reaction time. Question 38. What lights should be used in fog? Low beam headlights. Question 39. Why not use high beams in fog? They reflect light back and reduce visibility. Question 40. What is skid control? Regaining control of a vehicle when traction is lost. What causes skids? Overbraking, speeding, sharp turns, or poor road conditions. What should you do during a front wheel skid? Let off the accelerator and steer in the desired direction. What should you do during a rear wheel skid? Turn the wheel in the direction the rear is sliding. What is jackknifing? When a trailer swings out of line with the tractor. What causes jackknifing? Improper braking or slippery roads. How can jackknifing be prevented? Brake evenly and reduce speed on slippery roads. What is rollover risk? The risk of a vehicle tipping over. When is rollover risk highest? On curves, ramps, and sudden turns at high speed. How can rollover be prevented? Slow down and avoid sudden steering movements. What is the most important defensive driving habit? Staying alert and anticipating hazards. Replay this video. Check the playlist for General Knowledge Part 2 and the Air Brakes series. Subscribe quietly to get the next audio. No fluff, just practice. Drive safe and study hard.